Welcome to episode 35 of Chumps to Champions. Apologies for the couple of days between episode 34 and this episode. It's been difficult to get time to record and play the game, unfortunately. Obviously my aim at the start of the series was to have this every day or every other day at the very least, but there is going to have to be a few more gaps now on, I think, because of time limitations. Finding the time to actually play the game is quite difficult. I'm very busy at the moment. So apologies in advance for perhaps less videos, especially if I'm going to be trying to do, Championship Manager as well. There's probably going to be gaps between that. But I've been pretty consistent lately. Up to this point, I have been pretty consistent. So today, it's a double live con. We've got Eastleigh in the first game, and who in the second game? Torquay in the second game. As you can see from the results, it's not gone quite to plan the last three games. In the last video, you saw me lose 2 games. It was very irritating, because I always tend to lose in live cons. But then we got back to winning ways with a win against Accrington Stanley, 3-1 win, very good win actually, happy with that. And then a draw against Forest Green, 1-1, and a draw against Telford, 1-1. Ryan Bird with goals there. And then we finally beat Braintree. I think I've beaten them once before, but I always tend to struggle against my Essex rivals. Fortunately this time we did come good. We came from behind, Ross Jenkins and Ryan Bird with the winning penalty in the first half. But since then, it's not gone to plan. We played some pretty tough teams. We played Ebbsfleet, who are one of the favourites to go up. We lost 1-0. We lost 3-2 against top of the table York. Played very well. Unfortunately, we just couldn't quite push ourselves over the line there. They did come back into that game and win 3-2 in the last few minutes. And Mark Haynes got sent off in injury time, which didn't help things. And then a disappointing 4-1 defeat against Sutton United. I sort of went overload at the end. Didn't quite work. 4-1 defeat. Capitani managed to get a goal though, which is a rare occurrence. I think that was his first goal of the season, in fact. So we have actually dropped down to 14th in the table. We're back where perhaps we do belong. We're only 3 points off the playoffs. It's very close, as you can see here, between the playoffs and towards the bottom of the table. We're only 7 points above the relegation zone, and we're only 3 off the playoffs. It's very tight. We've won 6, drawn 2, lost 6, plus 1 goal difference. For once, we've actually got a plus goal difference. And Ryan Bird is in that top scorer list. He has been playing well. He's been scoring goals, which is good. I'm quite surprised how many goals he has managed to score for me. 9 in 14 is not too shabby at all. So I've changed the tactic again, simply because of those 3 defeats. Maybe I'm changing it too much, but I don't think it really was working. Some people were saying to me, 4-2-3-1 just doesn't work at this level. We've got too many player instructions and that sort of thing. I've still got some player instructions. We'll see how it works. If it doesn't go to plan, I may just remove everything and go for a basic 4-4-2. This is essentially a basic 4-4-2, but with a few team instructions and a few player instructions involved. Whether it will work, we'll find out. It's a bit more solid, I hope. I've gone with 2 up front, Capitani and Bird up front, David Popper to come off the bench. He's only got 1 goal this season, but that is in 12 sub-appearances. He's just been coming off the bench mainly. So this is the team. Joseph Bouadi has been pretty good on that right-hand side for me, so he's staying on the right. And central midfield, Mackay and Kissick, because McCassie's still injured, and where's the other guy? Ross Jenkins is injured now, which is a bit of a blow for 3 more weeks, well, up to 3 more weeks, because he is a good, solid central midfielder for me. So let's try and beat Eastleigh then. Tough team in this division. Well, they're not actually. I think they're still bottom, because they've really had financial problems. They got relegated last season from League 2, and they're not bottom now, but they're in the relegation zone, so we have to be winning these games, despite the fact Eastleigh last season, or the 2 seasons ago when we were first in the conference, we know they ran away with the league. And well, no, they didn't run away with the league. They pipped Barnet to the post, didn't they, in the end? But they did well to get promoted, and then they really suffered in League 2. Financial problems. Maybe they went fully professional. I don't know if they were already fully professional before then, but anyway, they've suffered, and they were really struggling this season so far. Apparently we're the underdog, so perhaps I'll just play on that and see what we can do. And then I'm going to do some individual instructions, just to pump up the team. Come on, we need a win. We've lost 3 in a row. We're so inconsistent. It's just frustrating. It really is frustrating. We played well against York. The quality of York in the end, the top of the table, just came good. We've got Dagenham and Redbridge in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round, which is annoying. I don't know. It's a bit annoying that I have to play such a tough team at that stage. I'd rather get through to that first round again. But yeah, wish me luck. That would be the game after this episode. Come on, Capitani. Plays it through. Bird. It's too tight an angle there, wasn't it, to score from there. Apparently it's a clear-cut chance. Don't really see how. It's not a clear-cut chance when you're at that angle. Uh-oh, here they go. Eastleigh, it's cleared. Oh, can we break here? Kissick. We've got it on standard structured. I don't generally play on standard, do I? I did, I think, at one point with one of my tactics. I played so many. Bird, Brady, JB with the goal. He's offside. How long do you have to take to put your bloody flag up, linesman? So it's still 0-0. Which is irritating. Come on, well done, Mackay. He's a great player on loan from Mill. Solid, looks good, and he's won the ball again, but we're just not helping him out there in midfield. Come on. Uh-oh. Great tackle, Holland. Capitani, come on. Oh, Mackay does well into Capitani. It's now in his more natural striking position. Kissick. Bird scores. Is it offside? It can't be, surely. It is a goal, and Ryan Bird, 10th goal of the season in 15 games. 2-3, that is incredible. He's really replaced Harry Lewis, considering he's definitely not as good looking. Maybe looks-wise, yeah, he's a beautiful man. But maybe not quite as good attributes as Harry Lewis. But he's scoring goals, and that's the main thing. Harry Lewis was just a blank man, actually. We can't really compare their looks, can we? I bet Harry Lewis was an attractive man. Oh, Pigton had the chance. It's won a corner though. Pigton. Oh, I thought that was going to go to number 21, whoever that is. I've forgotten who that is. Capitani is number 21, in fact, but he didn't go for it. Well, it was too high for him anyway. We're 1-0 up at half time. I'm pleased with this so far. We've had a couple chances, and we are currently winning. But we do tend to struggle in the second half with players getting tired. That's why I make earlier substitutions usually, because they start to get tired and I try to make an impact. It doesn't always work. Mackay's tired today, Kissick's tired in central midfield, but unfortunately at the moment I don't really have any backup central midfielders. It's quite a problem. I've tried to get more loan players, I've looked at free signings, as you guys have suggested. I've done what you've suggested to me, but it's really hard to find players that want to come here. Bird scores! I don't know what was going on with the Eastleigh defence, but that's his second goal of the season. He may have hit that on the volley. Probably had time to take it down, but anyway, Holland lobbed it. The last defender was playing on the side. He did volley it. What a goal, what a finish. He didn't have to volley it there, did he? Just great finish. Pigton with the free kick. Oh, Bird. I think he's offside this time. That could have been his hat-trick, but it wasn't. Never mind. Mackay is tired, but I can't really take him off. Unless I move Pigton into central midfield. But he is my more defensive option, Jamie Mackay. I think I'll just keep him on. I might take off JB today and bring on a Yawolu, who's my young right winger. I think I'll leave it for a bit. Popper will probably come on for Capitani at some point. But two up front, it's working today. Whether we actually come out with the win in the end, I don't know. Let's see. Uh-oh, it's 2-1, damn it. That's not good. We need to be more disciplined. Drop deeper, perhaps. We were dropping too deep there. But it has worked up to this point. But I really hope we don't... Oh, we really need a win. We really do. It'd be frustrating if we don't win now. I'm going to bring on Oyewole, who hasn't really had any game time for me. He's had a couple sub appearances, I think. Where you going, Bird? What you doing? Uh-oh, tackle him. Well done, Haynes. Oh, lovely ball. Capitani, you have to finish this, and he does. Oh, thank you. 3-1. Lovely ball from Haynes. He's playing on the left-hand side of the centre-back partnership today with Holland on the right. Yeah, it's working well. Francis was too tired to play. Mackay really is dead. I think I'll have to bring him off. I think Pigton can go there, and we'll bring Joe Ward onto the left, and then Popper on for Capitani. Let's see how Popper can do as a deep line forward. And surely we've got this match sewn up. We're 2 goals ahead. We've been comfortable throughout the game. They've only had one clear-cut chance. They have actually had more shots than I was looking at the statistics, and more possession, but for highlights-wise, we've definitely been the better team. But here they go. Haynes almost won it, but it wasn't good enough. Can he get back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap's sake. Crap's sake. Come on, guys. Don't be such... Why do you have to do this to me? and Lovelock and Tyler Reid are both looking nervous, as is Sterling, and we've got 30 seconds to hang on. Don't do this to me, guys. Kissick, just wallop it clear. Bird, well done. Run, Bird, run. Play it through to Popper. Oh, Holland. Thank goodness. Popper is going at it alone. He's tackled, but he's... Oh, it's a right old scrap there in midfield. Where is the central midfielders? Why are they pushed so far forwards? Well done, Holland. I swear my central midfielders weren't playing. It was like Holland and Haynes in central midfield and centre-back. We've won the game, thank goodness. Oh, that is a relief. Second match of the episode then. Away against Torquay. Quite tough. That win against Eastleigh did take us up to 10th. Above Torquay, 1 point above them. And a win could take us into the playoffs again if results go away. Unlikely. That win against Eastleigh must have been the first win of mine live in an episode for probably about 57 years. So let's pick I've picked the team actually. This is the team I've gone with. Slightly different. Girdlestone's in. I think he's been better than Tyler Reid, if I'm honest, even though my assistant says Tyler Reid's a good player. Hasn't really done much for me. Haynes stays in, even though he's quite tired. Mambo comes onto the bench, though, in case Haynes gets tired quite early into the game. Everything else, I think, is the same. Yeah, I believe so. Strike Force of Bird and Capitani did well in the last game. Now, the defence really isn't working. I mean, we conceded 2 goals against Eastleigh, who are in the relegation zone. We did win, but there was some negatives from the defence. I'm not going to drop deeper, because I think that did cause problems for us. Tempted to go tighter marking, but I don't think that's ever worked for me before. So, maybe not. And I mean, maybe I shouldn't have any player instructions for the centre-backs. I've got it pass it short and hold position for Holland. Maybe that's not good. Maybe I shouldn't have those on at all. I don't know. I just think pass it shorter. Perhaps will actually mean them make mistakes at the back with pass it shorter. So let's take it away. I've got it on pass it shorter anyway for the team instructions, but I'm not so worried if the defenders just wallop it, if need be, rather than try and play out and cause mistakes. Let's see what happens. Let's try and get a win and push on from here. This I always say this, but this game could define our season. When it really doesn't, because we're so inconsistent. I always get false hope, don't I? We win a few games, I'm like, yes, we're going up, and then we never do. We always fail. But I'm encouraged by everyone's, quite a few people's comments saying they actually prefer the fact that I'm struggling. Some YouTubers have gone up straight away, haven't they? Or maybe only a couple seasons in the conference and gone up straight away. And perhaps, I mean, some people love that. They think it's an amazing achievement, but perhaps that's a little bit more boring. Others will say this is boring because I'm just not making any progress. If we don't make progress after a couple seasons, then, you know, I'll have to review the series. Maybe try again on FM16 with Chumps City. Would be nice to try and get them up to the Premier League, like FM11, like I did before YouTube days. You never got to see that, so I guess it would be nice to relive that. But it's much tougher on this game. It's tougher to go straight up, I think, unless you have a really good tactic that just defeats the system, basically. Oh, we've taken the lead. Mackay with a goal. First ever goal for Chumps City, the guy on loan from Millwall. Yeah, good start. Pigden with the free kick. He's not even got a contract, Pigden. He signed a new non-contract. I think he gets £300 a game, so he effectively is on a contract because he plays pretty much every game for me. But I had to give him a new contract because someone else wanted him. Mackay, that is a blow. That is a real blow. Who am I going to play there? I suppose Pigden's going to have to go there. And then we're going to have to move Joe Ward onto the left, I guess. Yeah, that is a blow. Pigden as a ball-winning midfielder. Can he even tackle? Tackling 5. No. What's Kissick got? Maybe Kissick's a bit more of an all-round midfielder. He's got 5 as well. Oh no, we're screwed, guys. Got a ball-winning midfielder on 5 on tackling. This is not going to go well. Oh well, not much we can do about that. That is a blow though. Mackay getting injured. He scores, gets injured. Oh, offside, Capitani. He should have scored, but he was offside, so maybe it's just as well I didn't score because I just get irritated. But Mackay, if he's injured for a long time, that is a real blow because he's a really solid player. And oh, we get lucky there. It's Not behind. What? We didn't get lucky. It's a bloody penalty. What the hell was that for? I think Joe Ward gave it away, which is just annoying because he just came on. This game's now crumbling. Crumbling beneath me. And it's a goal. Bagwell scores 1-0. Wayne Bagwell. I think I need to sign more regens because regens tend to be a bit better in the end compared to real life players. But I just can't find the players. I don't know whether to trust my scouts' potential rating as well. Like, I can't look at a player and they've got 5 and everything. I can't tell if they're going to be good or not. I have to rely on my scouts, but they're not good enough to tell me an accurate picture. So it's really hard to really know. And I'm not going to cheat by using some sort of genie scout or anything like that. You know, I don't want to do that. So it's quite hard to know. Come on, Ryan Bird. You're not doing it today. Let's give him some confidence. We'll keep it like this because that did kind of work in the first half, apart from the penalty Joe Ward gave away. I think it was Joe Ward. But I mean, a draw's not the end of the world. It's away from home against Torquay, solid team in this division, ex-league team. Come on, Bird, get on the end of that. Win it. Well done, Haynes. Now, don't do anything stupid here, guys. Kissick. Lovely ball, not quite pulled off though. Haynes wins it. This is going to be a goal for them, isn't it? You can feel it. You can feel this is going to be... Holland with the own goal. What is he doing? He didn't even attempt to do anything. He just hit him. He let it hit him. Oh, so frustrating. It really is. I can predict goals. It's so obvious, isn't it? See, I didn't predict that one because I had a feeling it wouldn't be. Bird has been useless. Off you come. Come on, Popper. Show me what you got. Mambo's going to come off. I think Haynes will come off, actually. Even though Holland scored an own goal, I'm going to bring Mambo on. The back two have been bad. They're both on 6.3. In fact, Girdlestone's on a 6.3 and Sterling's on a 6.4. What the hell is wrong with my defence? Whatever I do, they just can't do anything. I can't get better defenders. I despair of my defence. I really do. I feel like playing 6 at the back with 5 with a sweeper. I sometimes feel like doing that because this is a goal. Oh, it's really frustrating. It really is. I just don't know what to do anymore. If I'm honest, guys, I don't think I'm going to get promoted to the Premier League in this series because I don't think I'll have enough time. I know there's ages before FM16 comes out, but I'm going to be busy in August. The series will probably die in August because I'll be away for a couple of weeks. And when I come back, no one will be wanting to watch anymore. So I think if I don't go up by the end of July, then it's the end. And I don't think there's enough time before then for me to go up. So I've just made you stop watching the series, to be honest. No, look, we might do something miraculous. If I get promoted from the conference, it might be a bit easier to go up because we'll have to become professional. So surely we'll get a bit more money. And it might be easier to go up from League 2. There's 4 promotion places in League 2 for starters. It's just this conference is a bitch. That's a great volley from Bagwell. It's really... It's frustrating, and I think you can tell that I'm frustrated. But I just don't know what to do. I've tried so many different formations and tactics, maybe too many. But generally I have left quite a bit of time, and I know when it's not going to work because I can tell in a tactic when it's just not going to work. Oh, good save. Going forwards, we've generally been okay. It really has been stupid things at the back, and perhaps I've had to rely on trying to outscore opposition, and we've never been able to quite do that. And this is going to be a 3-1 loss, I think, or worse if they can score here. Well done, Ward. He's been useless since coming on. Capitani out wide to JB. Capitani. Popper. And we just don't seem to be able to get a bit of luck sometimes. And here they go. Bagwell again is ripped us apart. Girdlestone, oh dear. Not 4, please. Good tackle. Maybe let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for all the feedback so far, all the comments, maybe suggestions. I've taken them on board. You've seen me take on certain things on board. I've tried signing certain players and loans and free signings, and I've literally spent hours looking on the free transfer market at players that have been released by Premier League clubs on Regen Day, on the end of the season, and various things. I just can't find anyone that is willing to come to me. You might be thinking, why don't you just do this? Why don't you do this, Paul? I've managed to do this, but it's just not happening for me. It really isn't. The players that I want to improve the team. I don't want to sign players at the same quality. Players that are going to improve the team, even marginally, just don't want to come to me. Popper fires it over. It is frustration. I've said it how many times in this episode? The word frustration? Far too many. But if I had a game of frustration with me in this flat, I would be playing it now. Unlucky. It's not unlucky. Bloody awful. But we're in 14th. We're mid-table. I mean, to be fair, we should be safe again this season. But what is the point in just finishing mid-table every single season? Where did we finish last season? In the end, 12th. Just in the top half. Season before 19th. We made progress last season. We're 10 points off the top. We're 10 points off relegation. We are smack bang in the middle. We've won 7, drawn 2, lost 7, scored 31, conceded 31, 0 goal difference. We are right in the middle as you can get. We are right in the middle. We're not quite, middle of the table. That's a bit OCD. I want to be there with these statistics, but it's frustrating. I have to do something because we've lost 4 of the last 5. I'm going to have a think. I'm going to see what I can do. I need some sort of miraculous thing that works. I just really want to create my own tactic that works. And I'm not going to use the Forest Flash because it generally doesn't work with this team anyway. We tried it once, we got a draw, but it's too dodgy. It was good with Nottingham Forest, but it's too dodgy since the update on a newer save. So that can't be used. I don't want to use it for starters. I want to use my own thing. I want to create something that works, but player instructions just don't work at this level. So I think I'm going to remove them all. So let's do this. I'm going to end the episode here. I'm removing these. You'll see. I'll remove them all. And in the next episode, I don't know who we'll take on. It depends how much time I manage to play between this and that. If we get to the first round of the FA Cup, that will probably be the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that like button. A bit of a depressing episode, especially the end. We got a win and a loss, but I need to just relax. I do. Just relax and don't take it so seriously. I think I'm forcing the issue too much. So let's just be calm and let the series go on. Let's see what we can do. If I don't get promoted, it's not the end of the world. I will move on to something else. But I'll keep trying. I will keep trying. But if I haven't got promoted from the conference before August, I think that will have to be the end, guys. Just a warning. But if I go up, then it will continue, and we will try and go all the way. But I've got about 5 weeks, haven't I, to try and get promoted. So wish me luck, and stick with me, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode.